All right, guys. Welcome back to another. All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Mon GTV. On today's episode, we got the G87 behind us. We're about to fuel it up. You just saw us put the RSL 29 pads on it, the RBF 660 brake fluid, some fresh Hoosier R7 tires on, and she's dialed. She's ready to go. So we're gonna top this thing off with some E85. We're gonna put about 3 or 4 gallons in and some 91. And we're gonna get our butts to bed because it's about 11:30 right now, almost midnight by the time I walk the dog. And I need to get some sleep because we got to hit the road by 4 a.m. So I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight. Let's get this thing fueled up. So I normally do ethanol first. I messed that one up, so we're gonna hit the ethanol too at the same time. Make the drive a little cheaper, you know. These cops are scouting. These cop just rolled by. One turn on the freeway was looking at me real hard. One just passed by was looking at me real good just now. I'm gonna stop the 91. We've got about 4 gallons in it. I'm gonna pump about 4 gallons of 85 in this bad boy, and then we'll go back to the 91. A nice little mix up. Make sure she's properly mixed. It takes about 13 gallons, so roughly 30-ish% ethanol at about 3 to 4 gallons. It might go a little heavy since we're just cruising. It won't really matter too much. About 4.5 gallons, 12 bucks. Really just helps get the tank full on the initial drive. Get you down the road a bit. Some cheap mileage, you know. Even though it really used about 30% more fuel, it probably really isn't much cheaper if you were to calculate the mileage difference. But okay, I like to think so. Let's see how many takes, guys. So we got 4.539. 85, basically 4.5 gallons. We're at 7 gallons now in 91. Let's see how much she's going to take. I'm guessing we're going to get about 8 gallons, shy a gallon. All right, guys, we're going to head on out. I like to remember seats. Missed that one, whatever. Tax write-offs. Oh yeah. All right, let's go. Alright guys, we are in the car cruising, passing the San Onofre border check here on Camp Pendleton, crossing over from Oceanside into like San Clemente. I guess you guys probably can't see me, but we've got probably 3 hours of driving, so we'll check back in a minute. Alright guys, we've been in the car for about an hour now. We still have, it says 2 hours and 20 minutes and 159 miles. We'll probably shave a good 20 to 30 minutes off of that just because we're moving pretty good. But anyhow, it's nice being a little early. We should make the first session today. Last weekend we didn't make the first session, which means that hopefully our tires will last because it's one more session we got to do today. And like I said, I'm gonna take it easy, but anyhow, we'll catch you guys when we get a little closer. All right guys, we made it all the way out here to Laredo Highway. We're about 5 minutes from the racetrack. We made it on one take of fuel today, just barely. We had about 5 miles left. Last time it took us last weekend it took us 2 tanks to get here, so stoked on that. Cruised a little bit more today. Super stoked on the car. These Hoosier R7s feel amazing. I cannot wait to freaking test them on the track. And what's awesome is they literally look like they didn't even get worn at all on the drive. So super stoked on that. We're gonna run inside, grab a drink, little snack or something, and get our butts to the racetrack. It's about 7:50. Let's see what time it is, guys. Yeah, it's 7:42, so we got plenty of time. We're gonna make the first session. I do need to check in. God, this clutch is horrible, guys. This spec clutch has made this car so undrivable. Most of these mods I love, like the CAE, has highly improved the car. The AST Motons highly improved the car. This spec clutch though, oh my God. It's treacherous, guys. It's so hard to drive this car sometimes. Especially like from a dead stop. Driving down the road, it's fine, but from a dead stop is where it really, really is a problem. So we're gonna run in here. We're going to get something and check back with you guys here when we get to the racetrack. Electrolyte or something. That's what we wanted, guys, right there. Berry Bliss SoFi.
What do you think, guys? Should we get a little breakfast burrito too? You know, these things are probably big. Got some pre-made stuff here. Got pastor, camarones, chile, carnitas, chicken fajitas, chile rojo, chili verde, asada, egg chorizo. I'm thinking one of those egg chorizo or egg bacon burritos. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, I couldn't decide, so I got one egg bacon burrito, one egg chorizo burrito. You guys got salsa, bro?
Yeah, whatever.
I want both, brother. Got a sample. Stuff on that. Eat it. Feeling a little sick today. I don't know why. The last like day or two, I've been feeling a little under the weather, my throat and shit. So, oh yeah, guys, I need this. Some salsa. Gonna try and smash this real quick because we gotta check in. And what's awesome is the track is literally like right here. I do like that they just put gas stations right here. Honestly, I filled up at the gas station the other day. Last weekend, I don't know why, when the gas is right there. So we'll do that. Anyhow, we're gonna get through the gate and check in, and we'll see you guys there. But here's the infamous Buttonwillow Lake Park sign. Woo!
In half a mile, turn left.
I think they said, for whatever reason, their sign up is in like Garage 16 or Garage 18. I have no idea why. Never seen them do that, but anyhow. Looking forward to testing the new track one of these days. I've yet to try that, so that'll be awesome. Was hoping, you know, that there'd be an event there over the last couple weekends, but nothing yet. So soon, stay tuned. All right, guys, we made it. We just checked in. We threw some numbers on the car. I'm gonna go out, do a couple laps, put some heat in the tires and the brakes, come back in, check the tire pressures because they're gonna be way too high. But I want to put a little heat in it before I even lower the tire pressure. So we're gonna go do like probably 1 or 2 laps, just cruisers, just warming up the car, and yeah. All right, guys, immediately I can tell the car is so much more grippy, but we're just gonna put some heat in everything. Little cruiser lap. Hey brother, you don't happen to have a tire pressure gauge, do you?
Yeah.
I totally fucking forgot mine.
I know, sometimes I forget my shit. It's my glove box.
I came like with nothing today, you know?
Oh shit.
The bare minimum.
What pressure are you running?
Honestly, this is a brand new tire for the car, so we're gonna figure it out today, but I'm probably gonna drop to about, they're not fully warm, so I'll probably go about 30. I'm gonna slowly lower them. I don't want to go too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already at like pumped up to 40, so I gotta get them down the other.
I'm at 28.30 right now, but it's gonna warm up once you get on the track.
Last weekend I was here, and I was testing the Track Attack Pros, the street tire. And I found that anything below about 32, 33 was too low for the weight of this car. It got slipperier the lower I went below that, but 33 seemed to be about the number. Imagine these flicks will like it maybe a little bit, you know, it can handle a little bit lower pressure, but we'll probably start with like 31 today.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good one out there.
We will. We'll see you out there. Enjoy.
All right. What class are you in?
Advanced.
All right. Yeah.
Well, see, I did a 157 last week, and I'm trying, now that I'm on a slick, I'm hoping I can pull out like a 155 today.
Yeah. You do it.
Yeah. finished the 2 morning sessions. I got lucky that the guys let me go in the second session. That was an advanced group, but these Hoosier R7s are looking great. Plenty of life still left. 2 sessions down. Should be able to make it through the day. Super stoked on that. The car is so much more gripped up than last weekend. We added some more rebound. I'm probably going to add a little bit more rebound and maybe slow down the compression a bit more. But the car feels really good. Honestly, I didn't come with a tire pressure gauge again, so I need to find, I think these guys got one. I need to find a tire pressure gauge and check the tire pressure, but so far so good. The RSL 29 pads are a huge improvement as well. The car stopped so much better this weekend than last weekend. And just loving these Hoosiers, guys. I cannot thank them enough. Really, so much better. The car was honestly a little sketchy last weekend under the power levels that we were at, and so tuned it down to the factory CS tune, which should be about 475 or something like that, instead of the 600 or 700 horsepower we were running last weekend. It really doesn't need any more power. Sometimes on the straight I wish I just had a little bit more, but yeah. A couple other cool Beamer guys here. We're gonna hang out with some people, meet some people, and grab a little food probably. Also some other cool Beamers over there. G80, F82, E92, E36, Supra. And I was talking to an M2 dude earlier, but overall, always a great day here at the track, and always cool to see stuff like this E90 4-door out here ripping. So yeah, we'll see you guys out there. Alright guys, well, that was pretty fun. Definitely feeling more comfortable with these tires and the car and everything. I think I'm going to make a couple clicker changes. I'm going to add a little bit more rebound. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more compression. It feels pretty good. It's honestly eating stuff up. But I feel like it could maybe just be a little bit more stiff. So we're gonna do just that and see what happens. I'm also gonna probably double check the tire pressures now that we got a full session in. See what kind of pressures we're at. We had about 31, 32 in the rear and 33 in the front. But I would like to play with those. It's just also I don't have a tire pressure gauge, so it makes it a little bit tricky. At the end of the day, just trying to also drive and get as much seat time as possible.
So I happen to lemon law that car.
Okay.
Even though I've got the engine on a racetrack, as a matter of fact, on this very track over here.
Very nice.
And after I got the check, I'm thinking what's a better option than SS1 for the same price? And I was looking at G87 M2, GR Supra, but then I happened to look at the prices for CT4 V Blackwing. And I thought it was a better value for the money. Obviously, G87.
Is this a Blackwing? Is this the Blackwing spec?
Yeah, this is CT4 V Blackwing.
CT4 V Blackwing. I've never even really got a look at one of these. It's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Those seats are nice, man. They hold you in pretty well?
Yeah, so it's got about 472 horsepower, 450 foot-pound of torque. I put the
are you liking the RT660s?
Plus, it's been cold so far. I have no idea what the potential is. So maybe
they're pretty decent.
Would be better. The drawback about this car is that without crazy mods, you're kind of stuck to narrower tires. So OEM is 275 rear, 255 front. Okay. And then compared to G87s, where you can go like 305. Yeah. That would require extensive fender rolling. Yes. And, like, fucking spacers and all that shit.
I mean, is there? Let's see. Is there some decent inner clearance, or not really? The shock's right there, huh? You don't have much inner clearance, so you can't really like do a different wheel setup that would give you.
Well, this is probably like the best fitment because Apex did their homework.
Oh, these are Apex.
If you check the front, though, it's basically like a fucking like this much of space between the strut and the front.
They have all their specs pretty dialed.
But
I like it.
The car is good so far. Handles like exactly like SS1LE.
Really?
Yeah, except there is no torque under about 1500 RPM.
And so what? It's a V6 twin turbo?
Yeah, it's a twin turbo V6. It's an LF4 engine.
LF4.
Yeah, the Cadillac ATSV had it before.
It's compact. It's really small, and there's quite a bit of room.
Yeah, and now if you come over here, check this out. Look where the front axle is. Look where the engine is. So it's basically mid-mounted front mounted engine.
Do they consider it a mid-engine car?
No. But in my
technically
it
almost it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's technically, I think if it's the center line of the engine is behind the axle or center line, it technically is a mid-engine car, but
it's still like 54, 46%.
And are these factory rotors?
Yeah, factory rotors, 380 millimeters, stock pads. As a matter of fact, they hold up nice for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's nice that it's a full floating, you know?
Yeah. And so in your GD7,
your pads are, you've done some track days, these pads are almost done.
I bought it used.
Oh, you bought it used?
Well, and actually, like, if you take off the wheel, there's more than enough pad.
Yeah.
It's just these counts.
Yeah, no, there's definitely enough. I'm just saying, like, you've maybe got 1 or 2 more track days left, and those things are smoked.
Yeah.
You just also, too, like in the last bit of pad, you lose so much performance.
Yeah. Well, the previous owner didn't track the car. As a matter of fact, previous owner was a cop, CHP.
Yeah.
So he babied it.
Very nice. What's your name again?
Name is Ilya.
Ilya? Ray. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
I love the car, man. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's Monji_TV.
How many subscribers?
We're approaching 60,000 now.
Oh, something like.
It's okay.
Something like.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
I only have 200 on my channel.
I do like the car, and honestly, I saw you out there and it looked like you're moving pretty good. So
I'm trying to get down below 2-minute mark right now. So
very nice.
We'll see if it gets any hotter on session 3, and it looks like somebody ate shit. There's the ambulance. Not ambulance, but the
I didn't see that.
But yeah, we'll see.
I think this is the first CT4 I've honestly seen on track, or even really been like, you don't see these on the road very much at all.
I only seen like 4 or 5 CT4Vs black wings on the road in the last like let's say 3 or 4 years. And
I was gonna say, didn't Cadillac also just come out with like a new hatchback or something like that, Blackwing or something like that?
No, CT5.
CT5
is a longer sedan with a supercharged V8.
Okay.
That makes about 665.
But is it a hatchback?
No, sedan.
Sedan.
Well, I think they came out with some EV bullshit with like the.
Maybe it was an EV one or something, but I thought they were gonna make a Blackwing version of some hatchback touring thing. I don't follow Cadillac very closely. I've driven some of the previous CTSVs. Yeah. Amazing cars. And obviously, everybody loves a good Corvette, you know, ZL1, Z06,
well, there was a fella
Z07.
There was a fella in the garage over there with the Z06. Oh, he's still, is he there?
Yeah. Or the ZR, was it a ZR1 or
Z06?
Z06.
I think he left, or
was that the gray one? Like the flat gray?
Gray, whatever, silver, that gray, yeah. But yeah, so far the only problems I'm thinking are the tires, and then apparently it was a fire.
And the suspension, is it like electronic dampers? You have like settings and stuff for sport mode? And nice.
And it's got the brake-by-wire. I think it's the same thing as GD7, right?
Yeah, I actually don't know if they're brake-by-wire on the GD7. I think it's still mechanical. I'm not 100% sure on that actually.
Do you have like a button that does the brake feel?
Well, it does have brake feel, so it probably is electronic then.
It might be, right?
But I don't know. Like on Mercedes, it's actually like electronic servo.
Yeah. Well, it's also like electronic servo. Yeah.
Is it on that, like on the GD7? I don't know actually. I should know this. I'm a BMW guy.
I don't know.
I think there might still be linkage in there, dude.
There is linkage in both of our cars, but
in Mercedes, there's definitely not. I know that.
So I know for this car, if you got to service brake fluid, you have to drop the negative terminal off the battery. Otherwise, it's going to throw codes at you.
Huh.
Yeah.
This one not. I just did the brake fluid last night. You can just put a manual pressure bleeder on it.
Yeah, then it's fine then. So another fun fact is that when I bought the car, he was making only 6 psi of boost. It's supposed to be making 15.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, right?
Okay.
So then apparently there was a little hose somewhere over there that leads from the vacuum pump down to the whatever the fuck the air intake shit gizmo is over here. I plugged it back in, and I went back to 15 psi.
Is that like a known common problem, or you think maybe they were doing some warranty work or something and forgot to plug that in?
It's probably the warranty work that fucked it up.
Let's see. I wanted to pop this off, but it's bolted down, huh?
I do have a T30.
You have one screw. It's funny.
Do you have a T30?
No, it's okay. It's weird that they bolt it down, though. I would have liked to like pop it off and take a look a little bit closer at the engine.
I don't have.
No, I'm a mechanic. I own an auto shop, so anytime I can look at a new product, I always like to just check it out. That's why I'm looking. I'm just kind of, if everyone comes into the shop, I've got an idea of what I'm working on.
It's gonna be a bitch.
What's really interesting is like the vacuum lines here for the wastegate solenoids are like a clip style line instead of just like a standard vacuum line. It's kind of nice. It's kind of cool, but I've never seen that before on a car.
It's a bunch of fucking plastic.
Weird stuff. Yeah.
Hey, the other day I wanted to replace the air filter. So I had to do it, and like
kind of funky.
Yeah, how's the air filter service on G87? Like how many screws do you have to undo?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't done the air filters on them. I couldn't answer that, but I think it's similar. They have screws around them.
Yeah. So I have to unplug.
It's like 20 screws.
Yeah,
though.
I have to unplug 2 maps. I have to pull those hoses back.
And what happened to the days of just the pop clip fucking tabs,
And then 20 screws, and then I'm pretty sure I stripped one of them.
I know.
But then I replaced the filter. It took me just a couple of hours. But remember, I'm not a very good mechanic. If there's no YouTube video, I won't be able to do it.
How many miles are on it?
I bought it with 18,000 miles. Now it's got 20.
Okay. How were the filters looking when you pulled them out?
Embarrassingly clean, because I was thinking I'm gonna take them out. They're gonna be full of shit.
Yeah, nothing.
Just a couple of dead bees, and that's.
Especially because the way this thing is ducted, it really gets clean air.
I would say so. Yeah, I'm not into aerodynamics. I don't know shit. But the only mod I've done so far is the what's that thing? Castro SRF.
Yes,
fluid,
huge. Got to do that.
I got the OEM sized wheels and tires, but in the Falcon RT 660 Plus variety. I've also done front alignment. I brought it I think down to -2.5, -2.7.
You got as much camber out of it. Is this a McPherson strut or a double wishbone?
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Let's see if we can
but
see.
in the rear, apparently you have to get some control arms or camber bolts to.
It looks, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna look on the camera here.
Yeah.
See, there's a big guard here. It looks. Oh, there's like a big guard. I think it's McPherson strut. Yeah, I don't see an upper arm.
Probably McPherson, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how they got extra camber out of it, but is there some adjustment then, I imagine?
Yeah, there is a whole procedure where you have to fucking undo all these plastic shits, go crazy with the wrench. So once again, I'm not mechanic.
Very interesting.
Like my friend is. Here I have to go with the bolts.
But do you know, is there anybody making like good aftermarket, products for these things yet?
No, and if somebody on your channel knows, please let me know.
Yeah, I mean, comment down below, guys. If you know anything about the Cadillac stuff, please let us know.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, any other plans for the car? Exhaust? You gonna do some coilovers eventually? You want to do a tune, downpipes, something?
So with the modern gym performance cars, the value proposition is to buy the car, drive it to a track as is with minimal prep, like brakes and maybe like some camber bolts, and drive it back home in the same condition.
Yeah.
So in order to keep my warranty, given my old experience with Camaro blowing up the engines, I'm going to keep it as soft as possible.
Yeah, that sucks. And the Mustangs too are having an issue with like the oil filters popping up. I really wanted one of those GT350s, and they'd lose the oil filter, and it's just like, it sucks because they're such nice cars. And same with the Camaro, but I've heard better things about the Camaro.
Well, 2 engines down behind the wheel, so there is always shit.
Not always the truth.
Yeah.
Don't believe what you hear online, guys.
Exactly.
Well, very nice. Thanks for letting me check out the car and telling us a little bit about the car. I appreciate it. And we'll get out there together with him. He's in the same advanced group as me, so stay tuned for some laps with our boy here. All right, guys, had a little oopsie. I mean, it's kind of like,
Now you know it's a real race car,
It gets used.
Hell yeah.
It's not just for show.
Hell yeah.
Huge shout out to Vorsteiner for all the carbon fiber. It did pretty well until it didn't do pretty well. But we have a little carnage here at the back bumper fucking exploded off the car. And The rear diffuser is in bits. But anyhow, we're gonna get it sorted. I'm gonna pull all of the trim pieces off of here and save what's salvageable from this fucking bumper so we can get a new one on it. But anyhow, that's what goes. That's track shit. That's what happens. Free carbon fiber.
To be honest, when I saw your car, bro, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get those carbon pieces for free by the end of today.
Yeah, boy.
For sure, they're yours
like,
now.
Yeah, I was like, I need.
Honestly, the front loop was already smoked. The rear diffuser is smoked, and
Well,
huge shout out to Vorsteiner because they were free. So I'll just go get some more from them. Give me a card. We'll shut up.
I think
We need the Anthony reenactment with the lip.
I think.
I have some business cards on my.
I told him we
Yeah.
could paint a bumper.
Yeah, bro, I'm not worried about the bumper, dude. It's the least of my worries. Yo, I mean, you got 2/3. That's like a $2,500 fucking diffuser right there.
He put his red E46 M3 through the fence at Streets of Willow last year, and the only damage was the front bumper got damaged, and he destroyed his front lip.
And my
So-
diffuser.
Diffuser, that's
pretty
right.
good.
So I have a beautiful photo of him in front of the E46 at the Streets building, like.
I mean, the photo was pretty. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get all the sensors. What I was doing is pulling all the fucking pieces out. All right, guys. Honestly, I kind of like the look of the car. I've been like looking at photos of it. Everybody's complimenting me. Everybody's like, dude, it looks pretty badass. Anyhow, we're gonna go out, fucking send it some more, try to get the most out of these tires. Honestly, I haven't played with suspension clickers at all. I should probably play with the rebound and compression a bit. I was feeling like the car was a little bit slow to settle, so we may bump the rebound clickers up a tad. Although the rear tires are almost actually gone, unfortunately. Starting to see a little bit of cords coming through here on the inner. So part of me is like, should I don't know. They're right there, guys. I'll probably do this session and check them, and if they're starting to get really sketchy after this session, I'll probably put the rears in the front and the front in the rears. The fronts are looking way better. Yeah, way better. I was gonna try and save it, but there's no saving this thing anymore, so we'll get a new one from Vorsteiner and a new diffuser, get a new bumper. And the best part about it, right, the car's always had a damaged rear bumper and a damaged front bumper, so I just really haven't cared. Now I can put a fresh bumper on the rear, make sure there's no more damages. But anyhow, we got the GoPros rigged up. We're gonna put this one in the front and go get some good content for you guys, get some cars, passing some cars, chasing some cars. So let's get after it. We got about 5 minutes till the track goes live. Everybody's just finishing up their lunch, and yeah, let's go. I'm gonna rig you guys up here on the front bumper, take you guys along for the ride.
You know what time it is? Disco time.
honestly, guys, this is one of the best parts of the drive. It's so scenic and just lush over here. It looks really nice. But I just want to talk about a few things. Honestly, it's been an amazing day, you know, regardless of the car getting damaged or not. Honestly, it was my fault. My internal compass was like, stop, bro, stop. Your tires are smoked, you're drifting, like you can't go any faster. And I just kept pushing, trying to catch the guy in front of me as I was actually like on a cool down lap, and then got carried away with these people catching me. So shit happens, right? And to be honest, I mean, the rear bumper was already damaged, so now we can make sure it's nice and perfect. The other thing is the rear diffuser and front lip were also kind of on their last leg. The front lip much more than the rear diffuser, but nonetheless, still, you know, kind of sucks to break it. Hopefully Vorsteiner can hook us up with another one. If not, we'll find somebody else to hook us up with something more. We'll just run it stock, because to be honest, I care more about seat time and the fact that the car is so low with that diffuser. It really, you know, creates a situation for it. Woo! Fucking Jesus, big old bump there. Creates a situation for it to happen again, and obviously, you know, we don't want that, because getting your whole bumper ripped off kind of sucks. You know, it would have been one thing if it was just the diffuser. The fact that the bumper also got ripped off kind of sucks. The bumper's like $650. It's not the end of the world. To be honest, just this track day alone was about $2,500 cheaper because of Hoosier. Huge shout out to Hoosier. Honestly, you know, not having to pay for tires is a huge benefit. Allows me to spend the money elsewhere where it really matters. Car prep, brakes, you know, whatever, other components. And so that's all good with me. You know, I feel like regardless, it was a win today. We had a lot of fun. The diffuser lip are minimal in the grand scheme of things. Car did really well. I took a gnarly hit on a curb on the front right wheel, and the car still feels really good. I'm getting a little vibration, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly from the back tire that's corded. So yeah, I think we did 6. I have to watch the footage back. I think we did 6 sessions on these tires, and to be honest, had I been just a little bit more careful with the drifting, I probably could have done the rest of the sessions for the day. I mean, I low-key probably could do another session or 2 on these tires. They'd be sketchy, but I could do it. I just wouldn't feel safe driving it home. I called it the minute the tire started to chunk, just because I got a 300-mile journey. It's not worth risking it like last weekend. I mean, I was literally on like a balloon tire last weekend. It was even worse. So we'll leave while we're up. Front lip, rear diffuser, rear bumper, GoPro. A lot of stuff got smoked today. Anyhow, hopefully you guys liked that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. And we're just going to continue our journey home. Maybe we will stop one more time for some gas or a snack, or if there's any cool cars. I almost pulled off, guys. There was a circle track event going on. I almost pulled off and got some content, but I'm cooked. I'm tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. I've got about 3 hours of sleep. Long week. Another long week ahead of me. So yeah, this may be it, guys. If you like this video, make sure to like that like button down there. Hit the subscribe if you're not subscribed. It helps a lot. We really appreciate it. And go cop yourself some merch from the Monji website. Help support us racing and all of our dreams and aspirations, taking this channel very far, bringing you guys along for the journey. Anyhow, great day. Don't know what else to say other than just keep doing what you love, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Guys, we're in traffic. I'm just bored. There were some tunnels back there. I was just fucking around, dude. Just like ripping it. Woohoo! Just doing anything to stay entertained. Been in traffic for like 45 minutes just going through LA. It freaking sucks. But the car makes it more fun. I wish my tires were a little bit better because it's quite sketchy when I lay into it. There's like no grip, so the thing just keeps doing a fat burnout. And they're already corded, so I got to be careful with that because if I keep doing it, they're just gonna fucking explode. Anyhow, making our way home.
If you like this video, be sure to check out the next one, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps a lot. Thanks, and see you in the next one.
Let's go!